rabbit hole Apex seems to be going down with crossover events. Could we ever be getting a lightsaber in the game? What's the deal with the most popular player in Apex still having his account banned? What are many players getting banned for that you need to be aware of before you get yourself involved? Random trailer that dropped from Apex today, and civil suit allegations and drama going on in the scene between two big content creators. Like and subscribe if you guys want to stay up to date with all things inside of the world of Apex Legends news. Honest question, please let me know down below. Do you like these videos where we encapsulate all the news in the scene in one video, or would you rather take one topic and do a deeper dive on it? I've normally covered everything going on in the scene in one video, but if you guys would like to do deeper dives on one specific topics instead of talking about many topics, I'm interested to hear your feedback. Over on our ALGS channel, we do talk about many topics, and we put many topics in the titles as well, but I've tried to keep this one simple, but maybe I should change it, so let me know what you guys like to see. Firstly, it's important to note in the scene that Apex has definitely taken a shift when it comes to their monetization and their events inside of the game. Of course, back in the day, they used to have one collection event within the season, one heirloom, and then they would have some tiny event that wasn't that big of a deal. Then as time progressed, they started adding more cosmetics, more items that you could buy. Then it was two collection events, multiple collection events came involved. Then we got away from heirlooms. Then we started to get into mythics. We were then pumping out heirlooms and prestige skins all in the same season. Then we had the universal heirloom mythic items, especially when they launched this crossover with the Final Fantasy event. Now, with how widely this event seemed to be accepted, it's definitely no secret that Respawn and EA more than likely are going to continue to do crossovers. And not only was this a universal heirloom that you could have on any legend, it even had its own takeover mode that allowed you to do some really cool mechanics, and it was all themed around this Final Fantasy idea with materia on the ground as well. So it really shouldn't take a rocket scientist to understand we're going to see more crossover events in this game, because this was a $360 heirloom. It was also a successful event, so EA obviously cashed out. I think it would be pretty dumb on a business standpoint if they didn't continue to do crossovers. Well, I think the most obvious one that more than likely will eventually come in this game is a revisit to a crossover that they've already tried doing. So someone had posted over on Reddit literally just hours ago, how the heck did we get a Final Fantasy heirloom before we got a lightsaber? Respawn literally makes the Star Wars games. Immediate support in the comments. You know, I've never spent a penny on Apex, but I would empty my bank account for a lightsaber heirloom. Now, Respawn actually did try to do some sort of a Star Wars events. This was a long time ago. Nearly 4 years ago, Respawn released this Pathfinder skin, which was in celebration of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, and Apex Legends came out with the BP1 Pathfinder skin, and it was free. I was delivering the Apex news all the way back then, and just to catch you up to speed, in this time, we had always been asking for some cooler crossovers. Basically, the answer we were getting back then was either no, or it's more complicated than you think. It's not that easy to do all of this stuff. So fast forward 4 years later, I think it's very obvious, especially knowing what we know now and how much money they made on this event. It's more than likely going to happen at some point in this game, and I cannot imagine fans that are putting all these puzzle pieces together would be wrong about this. Honestly, I just think it makes clear sense. There was also another concept, cosmetics you could have. This was Gibraltar getting a Chewbacca skin, Bloodhound getting the Stormtrooper skins. I mean, so many good and practical ideas. So considering they've already tried somewhat of a Star Wars crossover, they've upped their game on crossover ideas. Like the fans' predictions on this, I think they're right. Now, what fans don't understand, and I honestly can't blame them as well, is what's going on with the account bans right now. So this is a lot of stories to put together. There's a lot of issues that I need to address here as well. So a pro by the name of Imperial How. You guys all know Imperial How, formerly TSM. If you haven't seen, he's already left TSM. Times have changed. Go check out my ALGS channel if you want to stay up to date. But 2 months ago, we had the Destroyer 2009 hacking attacks on the game. They actually had to take Verhulst and Imperial How's account so that they could do some sort of investigation with this as well. And unfortunately, still to this day, they're trying to sign in and their main accounts are still banned. It's annoying at this point, he says, considering Jen Burton had the same thing in his entire time, but he hasn't got banned. What's going on, Respawn? Now, I know more than likely you did not get affected by the Destroyer 2009 hacks, but it doesn't change the fact that there are many bans going on in the game that people don't understand. We talked about it so much in times past on the channel whenever it comes to chat messages, your name in game, or whatever the case may be. Now, there's an issue that popped up recently that I understand why people are getting banned for, but it is a slippery slope, and I can see innocent people taking this route not knowing their accounts are going to get banned. So please be aware of this. Thank you to Sniper for tagging me in this over on Twitter. This was coming from December. He got banned 3 hours ago. He had posted saying he got banned because he bought Apex coins. He literally redeemed them and just got on to see that his email saying he was banned. So if you don't know the context here already, you are actually not allowed to buy Apex coins from third-party websites. And there are some innocent websites out there that are legit, right? G2A, CD Keys. I actually bought one off of Amazon not long ago for a giveaway. Now, this one doesn't ban you on Amazon because it is an origin code. However, it doesn't work. And so there's an issue where you redeem these codes and they don't actually get the coins for it. So if if you're gonna buy stuff like this, instead of buying Apex coins off of these sites, please buy Steam gift cards, PlayStation gift cards, or Xbox gift cards, then use those gift card codes to buy the actual coins. Sadly enough, these websites don't really promote that it's against their terms and services for EA, and EA doesn't seem to be giving a 72-hour ban. It seems to be more long-term. So please be careful. But speaking of things being long-term, we have a very long-term edition coming into the game that seems to maybe have been delayed. So earlier today, Apex dropped a trailer out of nowhere, and basically it's a big feud between Alter and Horizon. We knew that they had beef going on inside of the lore. This is called Altered Horizons. So if you watch the trailer in the background, if you actually go watch the full trailer yourself, you'll kind of get the notion that maybe this new map we were supposed to go to already, and it seems like it's got delayed because of this storyline. Question is, was the new map district supposed to be coming in season 21 actually, or was this just simply a part of the story, or did they fit this into the story so that they can explain why they had to delay it? The reason people were thinking that is because this trailer is so well done, it almost looks like it would be a launch trailer. So many people thought this may be a scrapped launch trailer, and they didn't want to get rid of a trailer they probably worked very hard on, so maybe this was just more of a way of storytelling. Regardless, season 21 is already out, and so the next season, season 22, should actually have the new map district. If you haven't seen this already over on Oz's Twitter, these are a lot of the POIs that you can see in the background, and I gotta say, this map looks absolutely beautiful. Their tagline, though, as Horizon attempts to return to the past, Alter's arrival brings more questions than answers. And how does she know Dr. Sommers, and why is she so keen to help her go home? If you guys have not seen this already, it explains a lot of things. I highly recommend checking it out down below. And while you're down there, there are more stories to check out as well. Unfortunately, over on Twitter, there's a lot of drama going on between two big content creators. So months ago, you may remember when content creator Thordan Smash, an Apex Legends YouTuber, had been arrested. Obviously, we saw the arrest happening on screen. It was on his live stream, and people were freaking out. What in the world is going on? 12 days later, he had this interview over on Draynilla's Twitch channel, and they actually hashed out a lot of stuff. There's a lot of conversations to be had and things that were said that Thordan was not a fan of. So Thordan came out to say tomorrow he could finally speak on his versions of events and police reports that happened. He was also calling out content creator Draynilla for a lot of the things that he had said on stream. Thordan came out with a full video of his side of the events, and if you want to go check it out, the link is down in the description below. It's a lengthy one. Probably the biggest thing to pull out here was one of the messages that he got saying Monday, May 6th, 1:30 p.m. We'll see you there. It's the earliest the judge and everyone else will be available. Your case will be dismissed. Due to seal your records on that day, it's almost over. Congrats. So now that that is in the past, he said, I want you to know that blocking me in chat won't make a civil suit for defamation and false allegations go away. Dre finally came out to respond, and it was quite the lengthy one as well. Saying, first off, I still stand on what I said. You're a piece of crap, liar, and a manipulator, even if your case was dropped and didn't even make it to trial because there wasn't enough evidence. There's a reason why no one in the Apex community F's with you, and there's a reason why Oxygen members don't have anything good to say about you. There's a reason why you smashed your hand at the London LAN in front of pros, because you're small, weak man who didn't receive any love as a kid and is trying to make up for it by being drunk or doing stupid crap and trying to fit in with the cool kids. Stop it, get some help. The link to his full response is down in the comment section below as well. Like I said, some crazy Apex drama in the Apex scene. If you guys like to see all the Apex news, drama, updates, leaks in one video, then let me know down in the comments below. Would you like the title to reflect all the topics that we talk about, or just one main topic? Or should we just start hammering down on one main topic for every video and talk about it the whole time? Maybe we could do some deeper dives. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and until the next time, we'll see you all later, Gators.